a million miles to find a God. I heard she opens up the sky and stars above.
It's Ben here, and I'm joined now by the singer-songwriter Isak Danielson. Hi, Isak.
Hello.
Where are you speaking to us from? Is it Hovos in Sweden?
It's not. That's where I'm from. But no, I'm in Stockholm at the moment.
Oh, you're in Stockholm. What are you doing there?
I'm living here now. I moved here in September. I've always been just traveling back and forth so much, and then I was like, it's about time to just come here and live here.
And I understand you spent a couple of years in England as well.
I did, yeah. I lived in Milton Bryan for 2 years.
Okay.
With my family. My dad was working, so it was just outside of Milton Keynes.
I see.
Yeah.
And whilst you were there, you attended Tring Park School for the Performing Arts. So was it there where you realised that singing was the career for you?
It was. I think that's where I think I've always wanted to sing, so that was maybe before that, but that's where I really found my voice. We sang a lot of old jazz and classical music, and yeah, I think my voice really came to life there.
And that must have stood you in good stead, because on your return to Sweden when you were 14, you entered the X Factor, where you came third. And how was it performing on primetime television every week at such a young age?
It was. I don't know. It's a long time ago, and it's kind of a blur. But I think when you're that young, doing that television show and experiencing that, and also when I'm not from Stockholm, from the West Coast, going to Stockholm, to the East Coast, like living alone in a hotel room, it was difficult. And I think I learned a lot, and I'm very happy and grateful for the experiences, and but it was difficult. I think it wasn't. I was too young. But yeah, it was fun. It was like experiences and learning so much at the young age was amazing. It really was.
So that was 10 years ago now, and here you are preparing to release, is it your 4th studio album this year? I believe it's coming out in the spring.
Yes, that's right.
And how would you describe your music and your style?
My music and my style. Well, I think my music is very heartfelt, and it has a lot of emotions and true emotions, because I write my own music, and it's very important for me to always say something, send a message through my music and my lyrics and melodies and vocals and everything. So I think that's the main kind of what my music is, but I mean, the genre, or like the vibe of it, the genre I guess is pop, but the vibe can change a little bit. And now I'm kind of moving into I've touched this area, or like this music sound before, but I haven't gone this far like I'm doing on this album that's coming now. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. I think that it's the best stuff that I've done so far. And I guess that has to be because, you always say that because the new stuff is always very exciting.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my dog. but yeah, I'm very excited.
I want the fire in their eyes. I want the blast that never dies. The moment when I feel alive is when the lights are burning bright. I want to move you till you cry. There's only me inside your mind. I remember if she's here, what she would say. Good things come to those who wait on harder days.
Well, up to now, I mean, your music is, like you say, emotional, and I think it's something Swedes do very well. It's melancholy, isn't it? And it's funny because watching you in live streams and talking to you now, you come across as quite a happy chap, completely at odds with your music.
I am. I really am. I think, I like to have fun and be happy and enjoy life. I really do. But I think when it comes to just, I don't know why, but when I'm in the studio and when I'm writing, I think what inspires me is like sadness and, what you were talking about. and that also just, I like singing about that stuff. I wouldn't, singing about something happy, or like singing an upbeat, happy pop song. I don't know. I don't think I would do it very well.
You've got such a soulful voice. I saw someone describe you as if Adele and Hosey had a secret child. Who's inspired?
That was very nice. That was a very nice compliment.
Sorry,
that was a very nice compliment.
Who's inspired you both musically and vocally then?
I think both of those two. And then I listened to a lot of Nina Simone. I listened to a lot of like Amy Winehouse and Michael Bublé and Frank Sinatra, and like, all these really good singers. And then I think I've tried to sound like them, and like, tried to do what they're doing, and then it's kind of become a mix. So, it hasn't been one in particular, but I've just been very inspired by all these different singers, and yeah, especially like the singers that really mean what they're singing about. I don't know if Michael Bublé is that emotional or if that meaningful in his music, but his voice is like honey. You listen to his voice and you're like, oh my God.
I read in an interview that when you record a song, for you, it's not about getting the best vocal technically, it's about having to dig deep to really feel the lyrics and bring the emotion out in your voice. I think you can really hear that. Yeah,
thank you so much. I think it is important. I also heard an interview with Adele now putting out this new album. She was talking about like that she usually always uses the demo vocals, and that's the same thing with me. I think when you write the song and you're in that day and you're in the moment and you have all these emotions about the song, you usually sing it the like emotionally the best when you just give it the first time, or like the first couple of takes that you do. But if you then go back and you're like, let's try this again and let's change that, I didn't really sing that well, it kind of loses a little bit of sparkle that it had before,
Okay, well, we're going to play a new single in a bit on the show, but to anyone listening who's not familiar with you, which 3 songs from your back catalogue do you think would be a good place to start to get a flavour of what you're all about?
Ooh.
Are the highs and lows, always, 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 you and me to the old days. We will be always, 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 and the lows will be always.
I don't know. I mean, if you want to smile, then listen to Always. And if you want to cry, then listen to Broken. And then I think Power has a very nice, depth and like feeling emotion.
For me, I like Hold My Hand and Feel My Love are 2 of my favorites.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Hold My Hand is nice. I like Hold My Hand too. Yeah,
it's beautiful. Though Always and Broken seem to be your 2 biggest streaming hits so far, both on impressive 65 million streams each on Spotify. Are you ever surprised about which songs really take off and those that don't?
I think maybe sometimes you have a thought about something doing well and it doesn't. So you never know. But I don't think I don't know. I think we put out Broken first, and then we put out Always. And I remember my manager saying like, Always is a song that you'll have to sing, over and over and over again throughout your career. And I was like, yeah, maybe it is, because I wasn't so down for it because it's a happy song. So I was like, I was confused if I wanted to put it out or not. And then we did, and nothing really happened. And it took, I think, a year or even more. And then it eventually started to like grow and just become bigger and bigger. And now it's streaming, like 100,000 streams a day.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's I think anything can happen, but if you have a vibe and you're like, this song, actually, I feel like this has what it takes, then it usually does, eventually maybe show you that, if that makes sense.
I mean, maybe that's one of the good things about streaming now, because I remember before that, it was all about you had to get in the charts the first week it came out or it wasn't going to happen. But now, although I suppose on the flip side, you've got a lot more competition because you're not only competing with new songs, you're competing with everything that's ever been released. So It's
That's very true. That is very true. But yeah, like you say, I mean, social media and YouTube and everything, you can really, you never know if somebody uses your song in like a TikTok nowadays,
mm,
it can just become huge. So you can be lucky and like, you know, but
yeah,
yeah, it's a lot of competition.
indeed. So the new single, it's called "Good Things Come to Those Who Wait." Can you tell us about it?
This song is a big kind of like James Bondy vibe ballad, I guess, and it's about success. I wrote it. I was very hungover in the studio, and I had a lot of thoughts going through my mind. And I was writing it with Peter Quint, who's a Swedish, very
Yeah,
very talented, you know, producer and
worked with
songwriter.
Darren, of course.
Yes, he's done songs with Danny, and no, we were in the studio and we were just, you know, talking about like what you had to sacrifice to reach your goals and your dreams, and also kind of like the conversation that you can sometimes have with yourself in your mind about if it's worth it or if you will become happy, and you're kind of like going through what your life is at the moment, and if yeah, if that would make you happy to like reach your dream, or like if the road is the the most fun. You know, I had all these thoughts in my head, but that's, you know, kind of what it's about.
It's a fantastic song. I think very possibly the best song you've recorded so far. It's got such a
Thank
big
you so much.
sound and it's immaculately produced. And best of all, it's got a key change. So thank you for bringing back the key change, sadly missed from pop music today.
Thank you. I was actually, it was my idea. I was very excited about it. And then I did another song with Peter. We did, I think, 6 songs on this album. And we have another song that also has a key change that goes up. In actually the middle of the middle 8, it just goes up and then it kind of has the last chorus. And it's a vibe. It's very nice. I like it too. Thank you.
I believe the music video is dropping later today. Notice there's a running theme in your videos, not wearing many clothes. So what can you tell us about this one?
Well, I don't know. I like to have fun. And I like to, you know, do different things and experiment. And, you know, and the guy that Kalle Möller, the director, and like, you know, that I work with, that I like bring my ideas to, and, you know, all that, when it comes to the videos, he's also very fun and like is down to do anything and has a lot of fun ideas and you know, things in his head. So yeah, I guess I like to be naked. I don't know.
So you did a big 19-date tour of Sweden with Darren at the end of last year. How was it getting back on the road after you know what?
Yeah, no, but it's fun. It's very fun. It's amazing, and I'm not that established as a live artist anywhere in the world. So going with that and like, you know, experiencing being on stage 19 nights in 1 month in front of like a, you know, a full venue, and like, you know, it was amazing. It was amazing, and it was very fun. And then I did my own tour after that, so my voice didn't really. It wasn't used to that much singing and then smoking and drinking or whatever. So it did take its toll. But I mean, I came to the finish line and it was fine. But yeah, it was amazing. It was so much fun, and I think, in my opinion, that is the most fun, to sing live and to see people's reactions to your music, and just, it's such a feeling. It's amazing.
Great stuff. So what's coming up for you this year? Are you going back on the road?
I am going, actually, we're planning, if COVID lets me, I will actually fly around in Europe and sing for, I'm not going to say too much, but it's a thing that we're planning. So, you know, that we're going to do. And then I have some shows in the summer here in Sweden, and then we're going to finish this album. It's not 100% done. It's a little bit of mixing and mastering left. And then we have to finish the videos and like the whole campaign and what we're going to do around the album and all that stuff.
So is there a chance you might be coming to the UK then?
There is.
Great.
I will be coming. Yeah, I will be coming to London. So that's very fun.
What can we expect from the album coming later this year? Can you tell us anything?
Oh, I think Good Things Come to Those Away is a good like starting point, and it has that vibe. It has like it has a little of everything. It has, you know, some of kind of like the Isak classic vibe, and then it also has a little bit of like, it has beats that I haven't, you know, it has a tempo that I haven't had before, and it has a cockiness to it that I also haven't had before, which I really enjoy. I enjoy singing, you know, and bringing out my little like sassy side and in the songs. So I guess you will get a little of everything. Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it. So Isak Danielson's new single, Good Things Come to Those Who Wait, is available to stream and download now. And you can, of course, follow him on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Isak, thanks for talking to me, and good luck with everything you've got coming up.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Hej då.
Hej då.
I want the fire in the eyes. I want